I make my grand return, and we are switching things over to Kirby, and the forgotten memes, land, or whatever the heck is going on here. Also, my chat is, gone, question mark, I don't know what's going on. Last time we had, King Deity take, the freaking Elfilin, I believe the name is. So we have like the final world to get to, if it's the final world, to go save our buddy. But yeah, also Mythic, do you like this artwork? Wonder how accurate all the peripherals are this year of the thingamabob there. Whoop. I do appreciate that because I wound up drawing it myself. It should be pretty accurate considering I just took like a real photo of my desk and just like digital. Whoop. No. What button is the... Oh, it's R to go faster. Oh, also I sometimes play this with a GameCube controller, don't I? Well, let's actually do that. I'll put my Pro Controller down. I don't have to worry about burning through its battery then. And then... What is my cord getting stuck on? Okay, should be good enough there. Yeah. So, to the Forbidden Island. So I assume that would be like the final world, right? Also, I forget if I use this layout or this layout for this game. I don't remember. To a rival continent. Oringal Wasteland, huh? The waste where life began. Alright, let's go. Let's go on this grand adventure. Let me adjust my microphone a little bit. Oh, look at this. I find that Pro Controllers have really good battery life, especially since you haven't replaced any of your PS3 controller batteries since they were new in like 2009. That's pretty nice. There, yeah. Oh, yoink. Yeah. Usually the battery life on my Pro Controllers here is pretty good, but I figure if I can just like not use their battery, hey, I'll use a GameCube controller, at least for this game. Like, I only really play Smash with GameCube controllers and then Kirby here because like the buttons of this game are so simple anyway that, you know, using a GameCube controller is fine. It's not like I need both sets of bumpers. Because all bumpers are just shield in general, so I don't need them buttons, so I may... Oh, sweet. So I may as well use this. May as well. Pew, pew, pew. So I could have done the cutter there if I wanted to. Can I hit the switch? Can I shoot the switch? Can I shoot it? Oh, I can. I need to be pretty close to get it, though. So where are the other key things? Would there be one over here? Oh, I've got hiccups now. What the heck? Why do I have hiccups now? Hiccups are the worst. Okay, so then we go over here. We are audio and video goes up sync all the time, but a refresh always fixes it. Not sure why Twitch be like that, but it's moderately annoying. Oh. Good old Twitch. Good old Twitch in a nutshell. We just switched over from Triangle Strategy that was being streamed earlier, and as I was talking a little bit about during Triangle Strategy, I might potentially switch over to be a YouTube streamer instead of a Twitch streamer one day. Maybe one day. But, maybe that would help fix issues like that. I don't know. Like, oh, sweet, it's one of these thingamabobs. The biggest reason why I don't just immediately go over and become a YouTube streamer is because I kind of like this format of having like the full streams in one place and then it's cut up into parts for like a more easily viewable experience over on YouTube, with it, you know, being cut up into parts where it's like, here's a 20 to 30 minute part, here's another 20 to 30 minute part. It makes it a lot easier to you know, watch it at times that are convenient and whatnot, as opposed to streams where it's like, watch it when it's live, or I guess you're not watching it, or I guess you can watch it like afterwards, but it's like, here's now several hours of stuff that's there that you missed, or it's like, you know. Oh, there's a thingamabob over there. So I kind of like that format. Part of me has thought, I do have like an alternate Twitch account to, you know, test things out, test streaming things out. I'm not allowed to multi-stream as an affiliate. I can't stream on this account while streaming on another platform. But my other account that isn't affiliated, that like nobody follows, and I never label a game category for, because it's literally just a freaking account that I test things out on. I thought, like, what if I did a multi-stream off of like YouTube and this one Twitch account that nobody would know what it is, essentially. And okay, the last key thingamabob is up here. So then, like, after the stream is done on YouTube, maybe I would unlist the stream. Oh, look, it's the final evolution of the new water starter again. Maybe I could unlist the YouTube stream when it's done, and then, or make it like members only or something, I don't know. And then freaking cut up the Twitch version into parts and then upload those to YouTube. So I'd have like the best of both worlds by streaming the original on YouTube, but still having like the easier to watch parts afterward, maybe? I don't know if becoming a YouTube streamer would fix issues like that. It would certainly make like, my YouTube channel is way more freaking established than my Twitch channel. So I probably have like much more successful streams over there than I do over here. And maybe that could be my way that I achieve like the best of both worlds. Maybe? I don't know. It's been a thought that I've been having lately. It does seem kind of weird though, quite frankly. This format sounds kind of weird, but like it'll work. I don't know. If I ever do pursue it, would still be for a long time. Because I do still like this format of like, my Twitch channel's here, there's like the full streams. Anybody watching this on YouTube after the fact can go over to Twitch if they do want to see the full VODs. If they want to. Sweet! Tis an option. So I have like full VODs on Twitch and then the cut up thing on YouTube. I would kind of lose that aspect. If I mean, I could still, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to debate. I've been giving it a lot of thought for a lot of months, and if I do ever act on it, it still won't be for a while. I was debating about this being a YouTube stream series, because, Kirby Star Allies, back when I did that, was back when, you know, back in the early days of my channel when I upload, like, you know, I still cut things up into parts and upload them on YouTube. But I did it, like, super long. I did, like, 1 world per episode, so I only have, like, 4 or 5 or something parts of Kirby Star Allies, and they're all over an hour long or something like that. So I thought that, like, oh, if I did that for the last Kirby game, what if I just had, like, you know, longer but farther and fewer between parts for this by doing it as a YouTube stream series? Because I've tried out YouTube stream series with things like New Pokemon Snap or Skyward Sword HD and stuff like that. They've been fun. So I was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing this as a YouTube stream series, Kirby in the Forgotten Land here, but I changed my mind. I changed my mind and stayed on over on Twitch because it feels like this is what I'm most used to, and you know, this feels a lot more chill. I might you know, I might not get as much of a reception, as much of an audience over here, but you know, that also makes it feel like the people who are here are like the people who like super want to be here. It feels like more a close-knit set of friends that are all coming together rather than just like anybody potentially tuning in, even though it can still be like that. I don't know. It's just like kind of a feel associated with it. I don't know how best to describe it, but there's that. Your channel video views are so mixed. Like your playthroughs are great, but seem to get low views. Your occasional video essays seem to suck up the algorithm well. Yeah, my big kind of view and revenue generator are my video essays, whereas the playthrough stuff is like a more of like a side thing that I do over there that, you know, not as many people subscribe to me for. It would be cool to see like greater reception of like playthrough kind of stuff. Would be neato, because that's how my channel started. I was doing playthrough stuff way before I was doing video essay stuff. Video essays was just me experimenting with like other niches that I could pursue, and you know, that one's been doing well lately, so it's like, oh, I guess I'm doing video essays now. That's what most people still know me for, even though I'm doing like playthrough stuff on a daily basis, and video essay stuff is just doggone darn it! From time to time when I can get one out. Speaking of, that project that I've been working on of the for class, the humanity in video games and like social systems of AI and yada yada, I'm almost done with that video essay. I should be able to get it out by the end of this week. Let's see here. Love that subtle game design where they put the falling pillars in an area where they're easy to dodge, then immediately put them somewhere they could be a danger. One of those kinds of situations there. Take this air. Take it whether you like it or not. But yeah, I feel like I don't know, potentially doing YouTube streams could be a way to get to like meet a lot of the audience that subscribe to me for video essay content, introduce them to like, hey, I do playthrough stuff as well, and be able to get to know some more people. Because one of the big reasons that I pursued content creation is because like you get to meet so many new people, you know? So that could be a good opportunity there. That, and I don't know what the algorithm is for determining if your stream gets recommended to like new people, but some of the few YouTube stream series that I've done before have gotten recommended to people who've never heard of my channel before. Like for example, when I did a YouTube stream series of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, I had some people tuning in that were like, whoa, I've never heard of this channel before. I've never heard of this game before. What is this? And I'm like, really? YouTube recommended this to you after that? That's surprising. Whereas Twitch doesn't really do anything to promote your stream, like, ever. So it's like, oh, maybe I actually, the doggy was just here a second ago. Maybe I actually have like a little bit better odds of having my channel get discovered with the YouTube algorithm by doing that, because I doubt that there's anybody like discovering my channel through my playthrough content rather than video essays. If anybody has, freaking let me know. I know that there are some that have. Like, I don't know if Mortis is still around in the stream right now, who apparently discovered me through like my Fire Emblem Awakening Lunatic Plus Classic series. There's series like that where it's like not a lot of people have done like a full playthrough of Fire Emblem Awakening on Lunatic Plus Classic that helped me stand out. So some people discovered me through that. But my playthroughs that are more like this, where like everybody and their mother does it, I doubt I'm getting discovered by anybody through that. But if anybody has discovered me through stuff like this, freaking let me know. I'd be fascinated to hear. But yeah, not sure how to take ready by the end of the week when it's a Saturday. Oh, freaking, I'm already associating this with, like, next week. I hope to get out on Friday. So 6 days from now, I hope. But yeah, came for RCT video essay, stayed for PMD Explorers of Sky playthrough, and started watching streams and haven't looked back. Well, I appreciate that they're mythic. But yeah, I do feel like most of my discovery probably does come through, like, video essay kind of content. Which is really interesting. My channel's in a weird freaking place. Because I just started as, like, a Twitch streamer that was slapping his stuff onto YouTube as well, just as, like, a place to store it and whatnot. And I started trying to pursue, like, some other additional video content that might work, might get some reception in some way. Like, there were times that I made game guides, I made music collections for a while. Gosh darn you. What were other things that I was experimenting with? I was making some shit posts for a while, here and there. I was doing things like Creators Collide, which is still going on here and there to this day. I was trying things like Challenge Mode, which was a series that was kind of like, I kind of styled it in the way of like the old school The Completionist videos, except instead of like 100%ing a game, it was beating a game in like a crazy challenge kind of way. Like freaking Smash Bros. Brawl's Subspace Emissary on the hardest difficulty with a Wiimote rifle controller. I beat Undertale with Oven Mitts on the Genocide route. That was freaking, that hurt my soul doing that. A whole bunch of challenge runs. So I tried making a series around that called Challenge Mode. Nobody really cared. Until I eventually started making video essays when I made that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon video essay out of nowhere when Rescue Team DX got announced. And it was like, oh! This is actually giving me reception. Should I do video essays? So then I made one on Roller Coaster Tycoon to see if that was the key. And it didn't go anywhere much at all at first, but then it really picked up steam later on and started doing crazy. So it was like, oh, I guess I'm doing video essays now. So that's what I'm doing nowadays. So that's what I do nowadays, and it's still like the #1 way that I get discovered and whatnot. Though the thing that I have like the most passion and chill making, I mean, I do have a lot of passion and chill making video essays, but I have like the most fun just doing stuff like this. Just playing video games, laughing, having a good time, and just, you know, being super chill and whatnot. Ah, darn you, stupid rabbit! Yeah, there was a PMD video essay. Yeah, it was the, if you check the video essays playlist, it should be the one just before the, Roller Coaster Tycoon one. That was the first one that ever got my channel, like, any reception at all, really, is what that video was. But yeah, yeah, check that out. It's really old, so it's really bad at this point. Maybe I'll redo it one of these days. If there's a few, whenever the next Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game comes out, or is announced, maybe I'll redo it. Revise it, because it was like a history of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series thing. I talk about why Rescue Team DX is important, being like, this is an important game to do well so that the Mystery Dungeon series can continue, because it's one that's actually brave enough to like break away from standard Pokemon conventions and stuff, you know. Is basically what the gist was. But there are a lot of things that I'd change about it if I ever redid it. Like, I'd redo my section on gates, for example. Like, I had long sections on the 3 Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games of, like, Rescue Team, Explorers, and Super. But my section on Gates was just like, hey, Gates kind of missed its mark and it had mixed reception. On to the next game. So I would redo my section on Gates. Give it, like, a proper homage if I ever redid that video. For sure. So if an Explorers DX ever gets announced, maybe I'll redo my PMD video essay. Gosh diggity darn it. I hope the next PMD game is a new one, not a remake. If it's an Explorers of Sky remake, I'll be down for that. As much as Explorers of Sky deserves 1-2 remakes in a row, it'd be great for fans, but newcomers won't really care. Yeah, that is a good point there. Either way, I hope that there's a future PMD. Searching the Oasis. Why does this look like a freaking Splatoon area? Like, look at that purple ink. This looks like something you'd see in Splatoon. Are we seeing Splatoon 3 early? Is that what's going on here? Pew pew! Time to die! But yeah, so that's kind of like the weird place that my channel's in and whatnot. And a lot of people will probably look at my channel at face value being very confused, like, what? A 13, like, almost 14,000 sub channel doing, like, regular playthrough stuff that isn't getting a lot of reception. What's going on here? And, it's because my channel's in, like, a weird place where it's, like, people just kind of know me for my video essays, and the playthrough stuff isn't as much of a presence on my channel, even though I wish it was stronger. Even though it's what I'm uploading, like, multiple videos of a day, and I wish it was a stronger presence, but hey. it is also worth mentioning that like the playthrough stuff that I'm doing nowadays is getting a lot more reception than it's ever gotten in the past. So it's cool to be going through things like my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky series that's been being uploaded for a good while now, for example, and actually see comments from people talk about their own experiences, and it's like, wow, I get to read comments on my playthrough stuff. That's awesome, you know? Because I'm used to getting a bazillion comments on my video essays, or at least the ones that like do super well. I get so many freaking comments on those all the time. Sometimes some really mean ones. The heck are you? But actually having like YouTube series is them doing like playthrough stuff there. That I'm actually getting comments on. It's like, wow, my heart, that's awesome, you know? Anyway, yeah, it's the Splatlands. My cord is getting caught on things. Not sure if you want me mentioning other creators by name, so you won't, but there's one guy you watch with over 1 million subs who does just Let's Play Do you know what I just freaking did? I turned off this monitor because the cable, this is my GameCube controller cable, it hit the button that turned off this monitor. Wow. Jeez, well, hold on, let me adjust the camera again. Hi, silly doggy, you've come down to see me? Hi. I was looking over at my stream manager, and then all of a sudden the freaking screen goes off because my GameCube controller turned it off. But I got most of us following out the early 2020s that just carried it onward for years. Huh. Yeah, the cable just didn't like that monitor. I guess not. You can mention people by name if you want to, as long as you're not, like, slandering people, I feel like. Like, if you're just talking to people about, like, as an example, or even praising, it's like, hey, I don't mind that kind of thing. If you're slandering somebody, then, like, don't be doing that. That isn't tolerated, but otherwise, it's like, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I do hope that, you know, the presence that I'm establishing now is hopefully able to carry onward. I mean, I've already seen it to a degree where it's like, you know, nobody saw my playthrough stuff, like, on YouTube at one time. It was just a place where I archived my playthrough stuff where anybody who missed it on Twitch could potentially go to YouTube to, like, see it afterwards. That was all that was going on there. That's the way that... I see that chest back there. That's the way it used to be for a long time. Whereas now, after becoming established with video essays and whatnot, there are those who do watch, like, my playthrough stuff and, you know, love the series and leave comments and stuff, and it's like, ah, my heart, I love you guys, you know? So I do get to see, like, some of it translating over and whatnot, and all I can hope for is that if I hopefully, continue with this current path, that hopefully I'll be able to become more established as a, playthrough / video essay content creator kind of dudo. No! Darn it! I hope. That's the hope. There's that there. Hello, Guzma. How are you doing today? Is that Golden Sonic you see? Yeah, this is Sonic and the Golden Kirbys. Golden Knuckles. Yeah, that's right. But yeah. Didn't want to mention just in case, as you know, this stuff goes to YouTube later. Yeah, as long as you're not, like, freaking, trash talking. No! Anybody. That is A-okay. Open up! Oh my goodness gracious, what is this, a nuclear bunker? I love the little floaty thing where Bob. It's epic, you were terrified with driving it because the brake was completely different than your old car. Well, good to hear that you're at least enjoying the new car there. Bonk. I hope that you had a good day at work today. I saw the images that you were posting in Discord there, and it looks really spicy nice. And whatnot. Ow, gosh darn you. Oi. See you later, Mr. Dudos. But yeah, for the longest time, I've just been a dudo doing, like, playthroughs of whatever games I enjoy over on Twitch here. I started out, I've told the story many times, so I'm not gonna tell, like, the story. I'm just gonna say that I started out as, like, a Smash 4 viewer game streamer, where I was mostly doing, like, Smash Bros. Anybody who wanted to play against me could. And on the side, I would occasionally do playthroughs if I felt so inclined, but it wasn't, like, a super common kind of thing. Nowadays, it's almost completely playthrough content. Is the thing. Whoa, alongside doing video essays over on YouTube and whatnot. And I have a lot of fun doing it. I do very much enjoy doing it. So all I can hope is that, like, if I continue on this path, I'll continue to find, like, more, hopefully be able to continue to become more established as the guy that does playthroughs and video essays. Oh. Oh, darn it. Oh. I have another chance. Darn it! Darn it, darn it, darn it. Here's hoping. Because it was always like a dream of mine as a kiddo to, whoa, wrong button there. Oh, do I need to get rid of this somehow? Or, oh, dang it. What am I missing then? Oh. No, darn it. Because yeah, like I'm most established in my video essays nowadays, but you know, reception to them is either like a few hundred views or in the hundreds of thousands with no in between for whatever reason. Can I like, oh, I can't even hit you from below. Really? Gosh darn it. Oh, but maybe I can do this. I can do this though. Heck yeah. Blarg! Mario Sunshine! Blarg. Yeah, I can just hope that as I continue to do both, that I'll be able to, like, continue to be, like, more established in both. I hope. We shall see. We shall see. Because at the end of the day, it's what I have a lot of fun doing. Like, I am pursuing, you know, my education with university towards game design stuff to hopefully work in the gaming industry one day. But, no, darn it! It would be an absolute dream come true to see, like, content creation stuff work out as the thingamabob that I would do, but most likely scenario is, like, I pursue some sort of work in the gaming industry, and, no, I guess I'm not attacking you there like that. And then just do, like, content creation along the side. At least, like, when it comes to content creation, it has at least grown to a point where I at least for sure will be doing it on the side for, like, whatever other thing that I'm doing for, like, a long time. Like, I do make revenue off of it, which is quite nice for, the, like, a lot of the video essays there and whatnot. So, I feel like this is an avenue worth pursuing on the side of, like, whatever other thing I wind up doing. So, starting out content creation, it was a thing where it's like diligent digging in the secret room. Starting out, it was like, maybe this will be a thing for just now. I don't know if it's something I'm gonna continue on into the future. We'll see how it works out. But with the way that things have worked out up to this point, is like, okay, this will for sure at least be an on the side thing going forward. If I want doing other work, I'll still continue doing this on the side. It has gotten to that point, at least. Which is really nice and really cool. And already, like, you know, considering how much you hear about how difficult it is to make it in, like, the content creation space, that's already, like, super hype. And I'm already freaking ecstatic about that, you know? Oh, yes! Yeah, let's see here. Got extremely lucky with the job you got. All I gotta do is now save up more and then move out and then live with rent with your fiance. Nice. You've got things all sorted out then. Got things all planned out in that case. More planned out than I have. All I have planned out right now is just, like, continue with freaking school. Hopefully be able to work in the gaming industry one day. And continue doing, like, both content creation and research-related job. A research-related job that I do at the university. As, you know, my two jobs right now. Content creation and that. And as the semester is wrapping up for university, like, this is my last main week coming up. And then I'll have, like, a final take-home exam for one of my classes, and then I'm basically done for this semester. I'm gonna be, like, trying to make a schedule to try and get my life a bit more sorted, I think. I'll try to make a schedule, fix my life. I'll make, like, a schedule with work, since right now it's basically just I come in and work whenever I can. I want to make a schedule with that. I want to make a schedule of streaming over the next several months. I want to have a proper stream schedule. That'll be cool. Take a nap by the secret pool. Anyway, let's catch up on some of the stuff I missed here. Never been fond of SUVs, but crazy car guy who, I know nothing about, like, cars myself. I know the model of my own car, and that's it. And it's a 2005 Pontiac Vibe. And it's seen a lot of kilometers in its time. Like, my goodness gracious, it's very run down. I've thought about replacing it at one point, but I don't know. I'm also so familiar with it. I do love my car at the end of the day. Sports SUV, but finished paying for the rest of every month bit by bit for about 4 years. Yeah, that'll, I don't think I could ever see myself getting, like, a brand new vehicle myself. Like, if I ever replace my car, I'm getting a used one somewhere. Is what I'd be doing. Like, light bulb mouth Kirby. If I ever get a new car, I'm getting one used. And, I mean, you know, with the revenue that I've made off of, like, channel stuff, I could always put something like a channel revenue towards something like that, but right now I'm still in a phase where I want everything that I make off of the channel to still go back to the channel in some way. Which means that I want to hire an editor, but I still haven't, like, found anybody for that. I could always go check out sites like Fiverr or something like that, but I want to do it with somebody that I know, not, you know, some rando off Fiverr.